On this episode, we talk about social media and escrow. Welcome to Ask a Realtor, episode 2. My name is Jason Cassidy with City Consulting Group in downtown San Diego. Episode 2, thanks for coming back. Fun fact about the number 2, one of my favorite pitchers, Tim Lincecum, has 2 Cy Young Awards.
Tyrone asks, can social media help sell my home?
Question 1, can social media help sell my home? Yes, absolutely. It can definitely help sell your home. I don't think it's going to sell your home. There's no buy it now button on Facebook as of yet anyways. So you still need your other channels. You need to make sure that the home's being on, presented on the MLS, Zillow, Trulia, all those type of outlets. As well as hopefully the brokers are holding a brokers open, making sure that other people are seeing it, all the traditional stuff. But what social media really does, it creates a buzz. So in this day and age, it's 2014, there's Gary Vaynerchuk is a big marketing guy. He says, market in the year you live in. And 2014 going into 2015, social media is here. 92% of internet users are on social media. It's something that can't be slept on anymore. So make sure you're asking your realtor what their plan of attack on social media marketing is for your property. The core of it all is taking great photos, professional photography. Now we're starting to delve into videography and videos and things like that, the drone videos that you see. All of that is important to a good social media campaign, but really the goal of the campaign is to create a buzz. You get it out there on the specific platform, so you have Facebook, Google+, Pinterest, Twitter, whatever. Make sure that you're tailoring your ad to whatever platform you're going on. Someone on Pinterest, psychologically, they're looking at things differently than someone on Facebook. Someone on Facebook's going to check up with their friends and family, connect socially. Someone on Pinterest is there to look at pictures and potentially something to buy. So maybe you'll tailor your ads a little bit differently based on the platform that you're on. Obviously, make sure you're respecting the platform. Twitter, is very, you hashtag things in Twitter. You don't necessarily do that on Facebook. Just kind of know the rules about the social media. Like I said, ask your realtor what their plan of attack is. Let them explain it to you. How they are going to attack it. Everything's going to be a little bit different. So to really answer the question, yes, social media can sell your home. I've seen many deals where good agents have blasted out, a few days ahead of the MLS, they've blasted a sneak peek of the property, and it's the beautiful photography and maybe a video, and then there's agents in the comments saying, hey, send this to me, I have a client for this, let's go. And like I said, they're not buying the property on Facebook, but it's selling the property. It is what it is. So yes, make sure that your realtor's not neglecting that. It's here to stay. It's 2014, 2015, market in the year you live in, which in this day and age includes social media. So yeah, good question.
Hannah asks, what is escrow?
Good question. I know it's Ask a Realtor, but I figured I should probably bring in the expert on this one. So I brought in Natasha Kaichis with Foundation Escrow to tackle that one for us. Natasha, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. This is fun.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming to the set, hanging out with us.
Absolutely.
Cool. Why don't you tell them, you heard the question, tell them what is escrow?
So escrow is an extremely crucial part of a resale transaction. So let's say you've got your buyer, they find a home, they write a contract, the contract gets accepted. At that point, you send that contract to escrow, and then escrow is opened at that point. So escrow is a neutral third party between both the buyer and the seller throughout that transaction. They make sure all the documents are received, all the money's transferred, everything is received, and then the keys are transferred to the new buyer.
Got it. Neutral third party. So
Yep.
Like the Switzerland during this whole thing.
The Switzerland.
There you go. Okay, cool. So tell me, who needs escrow? Then does everybody need it, or is that certain transactions?
Whenever there's a resale transaction, yes, absolutely, everybody needs it. So again, like I said earlier, we are the neutral third party protecting both the buyer and the seller.
Cool. Okay. And then who chooses the escrow company? Is that chosen by the buyer, the seller? Where does that come in?
So ultimately the decision is made by the buyer or the seller. But typically the suggestion is made by the real estate agent, because the real estate agent has a relationship with that escrow company. They've worked with them before. They can make that recommendation at that point. But ultimately it is up to the buyer or the seller.
Cool. Well, there you go. It's a great question. Natasha knocked it out of the park. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Got it.